everyone, it's Sarah here from Something's Pretty Special, and I wanted to share with you some project I actually completed for a swap that was going here on YouTube. Cynthia over at the Scrappy Bookworm, hi Cynthia, decided to host a swap, and it's an altered wine cork and altered paper bag swap. And so I went ahead and finished my stuff today. The only thing I have left to do is stuff my paper bag full of the goodies for my partner. My partner is Misha over at Scraps and Things 1. Hi Misha. And so if you don't want to know what's coming in your bag, don't look if you want to be surprised. Anyways, so I just wanted to share with you what I made. This is the paper collection I used. It's Lost and Found 2 by My Mind's Eye. And I used some of the paper from this like red and black collection down here. It's really cute, kind of retro. Anyways, I love this paper collection. So this is the paper I used. I found mine at Hobby Lobby, and I believe they actually still have this, at least at my Hobby Lobby. So if you're interested, you might poke your head in and see if you can pick it up. Let me get this out of the way. So I'm going to show you first, this is my altered paper bag that I did. This is a paper bag. I got it at Michael's. In their party section, like over by the gift wrapping, they used to sell individual paper bags for like 59 cents. And so this is one of the larger one. I think it's about the size of a standard lunch bag, but I don't have any regular lunch bags, so I found this in my stash from, I don't even remember why I bought it. So I went ahead and altered it because it'll be big enough to stuff it full of goodies. And so the front of it here is red and white, or cream, I guess, stripe. And then the top of it has a little newsprint when I folded it over. And Misha had told me in her email that she liked birds. So I kind of went with like a retro bird, grungy bird theme. And so this is the bottom of the bag. This is just the bottom of the sack, and so you know, it comes with it folded, so I just left it folded up and glued the side shut so I could create a little pocket here. And so in the bottom here, I just dyed some flowers out of my stash with some cranberry spray ink and put some black roses in the center with some feathers up here and one of the Prima wooden clocks. They come in these little packs with like clocks and typewriters and different things. I think I got this at scrapbooks.com. So I just inked mine black and tucked it back here with some bling. And then on the back of my bag, it's just newsprint with this. The paper already had this design on it, so I thought that was cute. So that's my bag, and then this is the tag I made to just slip right in here. So it was just a Tim Holtz number 8 tag I cut down, and it's red. And then I covered it in newspaper with some bling and some more flowers and feathers and some black organza ribbon. And then the back's just plain, that's where I'll write my message. And I'm gonna tie, once the bag's full, I punch 2 holes in it, and I'll tie it with some matching black organza ribbon, so it'll be all tied up and pretty. So that's the bag. And then the other part of the swap was altered wine corks. So I got my wine corks on Amazon. I think it was $7.99 for a bag of 50, and it was a pretty even mixed bag of white and red wine. Some of these that I used on these are red wine corks, but after I covered up the stain with the gesso and I put the lace and everything on there, I couldn't tell the difference. So it doesn't bother me to have the red wine ones. But I know you can order from different places, you know, unused ones, or I think at Michael's you can buy them plain. But I found mine on Amazon, and they came within 2 days, and I thought perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this one over here. It's just blue and brown beads with some lace tucked under here. And then just the cork. I left this cork plain. I was kind of experimenting. I'd never made these before, so these are my first 3. And some lace on the bottom, and another amber and blue bead with a bling spacer in between. And then this is the charm on the bottom. It's this really cute, there we go, Bert. Wow, this really does not want to be cooperative. So it's a bird with a little hanging from a bird cage. So I thought that was really cute. This is the next one. So this cork I gessoed, and you can tell it changes the color a little bit, and I liked that. Up at the top there's green and yellow beads on the pen with some fabric. It was just out of my stash. It's like a white cotton, really thin fabric, and I frayed the edges and inked it up with, I think I used antique linen ink on this one, and then the same fabric on the bottom, and then there's a green bead under there, and then hanging from the bottom here is just some more beads on some copper colored chain with this little charm it kind of has gears in it. So I thought that was really pretty. And then this is the third one I made here. I just sewed this cork, but the cork was so light color, or so dark, that it actually looks natural even though there's a thin coat of gesso on it. This one I did with black and red. I didn't know it at the time, but it would tie into the bag and everything I made perfect. So I love it when things work out like that. Up at the top is just a black pearl in this red acrylic flower with the bling spacer underneath. I got these in a rack, a rack / swap from someone on my scrap room. I don't remember who. And then this is just black lace. And then my cork, and then the same thing, there's black lace, and there's this red bead that I also got from the same rack, and there's just the head pin down there, and then dangling from the pin is this black key that I got with the red beads and flowers, and then this red kind of marble colored bead. This I did on a I originally had made this as a stick pin, but I decided I liked it with this stuff, so I went ahead and just curled the end with my pliers and hung it from a jump ring on the end of the pin. And then there's another chain and another bird cage down here. And all this metal, I tried to kind of make it match this old silver color. So that's the third one. And the tags that you see these on, it's just 12 by 12 Prima ledger paper that I cut down into like 3 by 7. So they're 3 across and 7 tall pieces, and then I used my ticket punch and cut the tops out so they just made tags. And then I'm gonna make some envelopes to slide these in so they'll be packaged all pretty. So that is my swap, guys. I hope that Misha really enjoys it. I had a lot of fun working on these and putting it all together for her. So now it's time to stuff the bag and get everything in the mail. I'm so excited. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful week. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.